Hello everybody, Rufel here, and I will bring to you the next game. Well, that pretty much gives it away, doesn't it? Haha! Yes, it's time to move on to Mega Man X4, which is personally my favorite Mega Man X game. What reason is that? Well, largely because Zero is a fully playable character in this one, and is radically different from X. Storyline's not necessarily something I care for, but oh well, it's a Mega Man game. Who cares about the story, right? Haha. And then we'll introduce a couple of characters who haven't been seen before. We'll still not know exactly who these people are. Though there is apparently some kind of a rivalry. Haha. Blast him, X. Boom, boom, boom. Yay! Zero. Yeah, Colonel. Double. Guy calling himself the General. And there's our Maverick Hunters again. Haha. But oh well.
Mega Man X4.
Yeah. Came out in 1997, which, well, as the astute would notice, this game came out before Mega Man Extreme, which came out in 2000, and Extreme 2, which came out in 2001. Which incidentally is the same year as 2001 is the same year that Mega Man X5 and X6 came out. So the Extreme series was more or less an afterthought. Despite that, Iris is properly introduced in Mega Man Extreme 2. But oh well. We get to pick our Maverick Hunter. Haha! For the purposes of this play, I am going to play through each stage as both characters in sequence in the same episode. And we're not going to cheat to give them their special armor. We're just going to run with these guys. I'll text in the cheat codes for getting their special armor. But for the moment, let's go! X, you're first. It'll be X and then 0 for each stage, and leather, rinse, repeat. It's a dark and stormy night. General is meeting with someone who has...
It's about the Maverick Hunters, General. They are far too eager to please the humans and continue to hunt down the Reploids. Do you believe they pose a significant threat?
Perhaps.
You already know the truth, General. Their sole mission has been to destroy any Reploids who fail to do as the humans order. It's in your best interest to stop them now, before they turn on you. You possess enough power to destroy them!
Dismissed.
What?
I will not betray the humans. Remove yourself from my sight. My business with you has concluded.
Very well. But you will change your mind soon, I assure you.
Ominous foreshadowing? Well, of course it is. X, what's going on? Mavericks found at point 5567. Sky Lagoon. Most advanced weapons available. Appears to be the Repliforce. Oh, perhaps the General did take up that offer or something. X, do something. Haha. Hooray for a typical Mega Man game. Typical X game, I should say. We have ourselves a mini-boss. This dragon here, who we can fight, or we can just ignore. I'm going to ignore him. Aha! Because we're more interested in getting through this wall. Now we've done that, the dragon buggers off. Aha! And as we can hear, Mega Man is actually voice acted in this one. Unfortunately, it's the same voice actor as was used for Mega Man 8, so it leaves Mega Man sounding prepubescent. And we run into Lagoon, another Maverick Hunter. Apparently not a very good Maverick Hunter. Sky Lagoon will fall. Run for it, X. Be very careful. And X spells out the consequences of the Sky Lagoon falling. Maverick Hunters have blown it big time. Quick! Escape! Now to survey the damage. It's pretty extensive. Got completely destroyed. I guess an army or something else attacked. Blast them! And don't let the debris fall on you. It's very fatal. I'm sure you could have figured that out. Alright. And yes, I do have plans to not fall asleep on the charge button so much. It's very noisy in this game. It irritates me too. We beat it. Get in the chest. Go! Nuts. Out of here, you. Alright, he's the colonel, or colonel, is the proper pronunciation of that word. Somehow that's the proper pronunciation of that word. And X will ask him a very legitimate question. Oh, wow, that's okay. Now, in theory, the entire argument should end here. X simply wants the Colonel to come back to Maverick HQ so they can get this whole mess cleared up. But the Colonel overreacts for reasons unknown. Needless to say, something must have gotten lost in translation. Either that or the Colonel's just that irrational. regarded as Maverick and treated as such. Oh, man. Yeah, either something was lost in translation, or the Colonel here is the actual source of the entire war that follows. It's not what X wishes. Seriously. Yeah. As the entire Repl force will be considered to be Mavericks. Well, things didn't go so well for X. Let's see how they go for Zero. Zero awakens from his sleep chamber. Unexpectedly.
Zero.
Who are you?
My masterpiece.
But who are you?
After him, he is my nemesis. Our rivalry is what gives me motivation in life. Now go. Destroy him. That's an order.
But wait!
Emergency, all Maverick Hunters on call should assemble immediately.
The same dream again.
All Maverick Hunters on call should
Zero, whatever it is you're smoking, you should probably lay off of it. Looks like the Repl force is doing. Very similar dialogue to what X had.
Ready.
Aha! Back. I would fight that thing, but it takes so long to fight as Zero. Maybe I should have fought it as X, but... No, it doesn't make a difference in the long run, so who cares? Just avoid it, because that's fast. Walk under the grenades. Slide under the bullets. And now Zero gets to say hi to Lagoon. What are you doing here? Doesn't look good. Never took out the power. Yes, destroy the entire city. Lagoon, you failed hardcore. We gotta do something. Just escape now! Run! Damn! Disastrous! Needless to say, same results.
Ready.
Jump! Horrible! They're gonna pay for this! The main difference I've found between X and Zero is that, you know, by and large, at least from my experience, Zero has a much easier time clearing stages with Zero, but it's a lot easier to kill bosses with X. Mostly has to do with the charging mechanic that X has to work with. I'm sure your mileage may vary. Zero seems to think so. Iris! Person we've never met at this point in the series. Because she wasn't introduced until a game that came out 4 years after this one. Sure. Yeah, I did. Now one would think that this would be the biggest... that Iris's presence would make this the biggest supporting idea that no, the Ripple Force is not behind all this. You'd think in Zero's mind he would at least be able to bring that up at some point. You know? Clearly I'm thinking too hard about this and should just worry about killing stuff before it kills me. Take that, punk. Weak spot is, of course, in the same place. Ooh. Watching you. Oh. Ow. Punk. Now let's see if Zero's discussion with the Colonel will go any better. Of course it won't. Long time no see. What are you doing here? Come to save Iris. I hope she's okay. I took care of that. Interestingly, Zero does get to cash in on that. Aha. Question for you, sir. Sure you need to attack this place. What are you on about? Once again, one would think that this would be the end of the discussion. I suspect you've become a Maverick. Disarm and come with me to HQ so we can clear this up. I won't do it. Not even for you, Zero. Don't think you're Maverick. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, the Colonel is apparently just that unreasonable. Yeah, that's basically gonna happen. Shame, too. Oh well. We'll get all this sorted out the fun way next time. See you then. Later.